infrastructure companies are kind of thought of as being a little bit boring. That's not actually necessarily the case. The world is changing quite rapidly as we see more ideas being brought into running an economy. And AI, for example, is going to require very much more energy intensity. And I want to highlight 3 opportunities in which we've invested in the last 2 or 3 years. And these opportunities, these 3 companies have outperformed both Apple and indeed Nvidia. So it just shows that you shouldn't always have your assets in so-called growth equities. The 3 companies are Constellation, Vistra, and Sterling Infrastructure. The last of these we've written about recently in a TAMIM newsletter, and you can access that by contacting them. They're having a pause currently, which means that we're currently investing more money in the shares as they move sideways. They all operate in the USA energy sector, which is in the midst of a shift from depending or trying to depend purely on renewables only to a mix of renewables and traditional. Add in the demands from data centers and the need now for nuclear power, which is, of course, is a zero carbon power source. And you've got a very significant opportunity to invest in these kinds of companies, which are currently not overtly regulated. And as such, the profit potential is enormous, only constrained by the ability of the company to sign deals with independent contractors. It's very often a very, very good thing to buy so-called boring stocks when the market realizes they're no longer quite so boring, and that's when the re-rating can occur.